Hello everyone, Shane1288 here with your weekly RuneScape Byte for Monday, April 15th, 2019. This week sees the launch of the 2019 Easter update, and this year in-game, Lumbridge is hosting an Easter time feat, and Gielinar's guilds have turned up to show off their assorted and sometimes peculiar wares, and they say that the best in show will win a special prize this year. This is indeed this year's Easter quest entitled the Guilded Eggstravaganza, and to complete this quest you must cook a cake pie for the Chef's Guild, which will ultimately turn into a lemon pie. That's a rather interesting combination. Create a swordsharkuna, which is a tuna inside a swordfish inside of a shark for the Fishing Guild. Don't ask how that's done. You also have to help the Crafting Guild decorate an elaborate, ornate Easter egg. And when doing this quest, and after completing it, you'll receive 600 crystallized chocolate fragments, a mysterious egg pet, and any of the past Easter emotes that you have not unlocked previously. Guthix butterflies are also back, but the cap has been reduced to 10, while their XP for catching them has been doubled. There's also a new type of butterfly to catch, which provides 1.5 times the XP of a normal butterfly. Then there's also a super butterfly that can be caught once a day that provides 5 times the XP of a normal butterfly. This week also brings 2019's first charity event, and including with the update is a currency event where you'll be able to find crystallized chocolate while skilling around RuneScape. For completing the event in full, you'll receive the Imperial Coronation Cosmetic Override outfit, the Love Me Not Rest animation, and the Jagex Cosmetic Override, which is something players have been wanting for a long time. It's also worth noting that if you elect to purchase tokens with rune coins, then all the proceeds will either go to the Princess Trust or CPSL Mind, two of the charities that Jagex is working with. You can also donate bonds directly to the charity representatives in-game, and this will ultimately speed up the rate at which you receive chocolate fragments. Now moving on to the patch notes for the week. There's now a setting to adjust zoom sensitivity in the game interaction options. There's also a new camera mode called Freedom Classic, which combines the zoom angle of Freedom with the movement of the classic camera. And now moving on to some changes for the Elite Dungeons. Added dual loot tables across all 3 Elite Dungeons, buffed the base loot of the Temple of Amnesia on Trio mode, buffed the base loot of all the bosses inside the Shadow Reef, most notably the Ambassador, and buffed the loot slightly of the Elite Chest and added a 1/15th chance to receive an Ultra Elite Chest that contains additional loot. Overcharged Rings of Death can now be worn via the action bar, and finally the Pyromaniac perk will once again give correct XP for all the logs burned when it triggers. That's it for the Weekly Byte. We'll be back this weekend for the full episode of RSBANDB Update, where we'll be discussing these updates, as well as the Comp Cape Dev Q&A that's happening this Tuesday. If you want to join us in-game, you can find us at Friends Chat BitsBytes, and if you found this video at all useful or you just enjoyed it, give us a like and subscribe. We'll see you this weekend, everyone.